Sure, you come for Danny and Chris, but you stay to watch these fools.
Yo, what's up? You guys are now watching one of the best up-and-coming reaction channels on the YouTube. The BTS shit. All right, so clearly we are very new to BTS. So anytime that we make a mistake in the videos, please don't find it necessary to shit on us for days on end. You know what I mean? We have confirmed, and we do know that Jimin is a man. We get that, all right? So we can get over that now. All right, so a lot of people have requested that we react to what is called This is BTS, Introduction to BTS, Part 1. Obviously, they requested all 3 parts. I think there's 3 parts.
Okay.
But they are 15 minutes or so each, and I made sure, I did reach out to a few of the people who requested. I was like, are you positive you want us to react to a 15-minute video? So they said, yes, we definitely would love to watch that. So that's what we're here for. We fulfilled these requests, girl. Let's do it. Because she was like, what? People would really watch that? And that's what I said, too. All right, so here, well, let's make sure the video size is proper. Okay, there we go.
How many of you have heard of BTS?
Who is BTS and why are they so popular? BTS is a 7-member group from South Korea. While the words boy band are often associated with the image of screaming teen girls, that is far from reality. First, there's nothing wrong with being a young person showing love for something you enjoy.
Right.
But what if I told you about 24% are in their 20s?
Should I take off the closed captions?
Probably. I don't think we need those.
All right, my bad, guys. Good thing we caught that in the beginning.
28% are in their 30s and 21% are in their 40s. Take a closer look at this age and gender demographic for BTS's 2020 Map of the Soul ticket sales. Females ages 25 and up made 46% of web traffic, and 31% were males. BTS's fans, named ARMY, will often tell you BTS is not your typical boy band. And why? To get a better understanding, let us go back to the beginning. BTS was created by Big Hit Entertainment, whose mission statement is music and artist for healing. The company, and namely their CEO, Bang Si-hyuk, wanted BTS to be sincere and genuine figures that people could easily relate to and grow with. Not immaculate idols groomed amid studio culture, but real boys who shared their authentic personalities and talents with the world.
All right, so actually somebody in the comments has actually told us that we've actually, been told about.
Or actually learned a lot in our comment section.
So we
do read our comments.
That's
we
kind
try
of cool.
to.
That's kind of cool that we were able to. And I really don't know. This is the very first time we've ever reacted to like a documentary type of video.
Right. I don't know how to react because I have a very serious face on.
I don't know when to pause or whatnot. So we're just going to keep going and we're going to see how this goes because I don't mind learning. But it was cool that we actually...
No, I don't mind learning, but I don't want to bore the people of me learning. So I don't...
No, man,
I mean, this is interesting for me. I just don't know if they want to watch me watch a documentary.
Yeah, but they did say that.
That's fine.
They did request it, so here we go.
That's fine.
Which is why BTS stands for 방탄소년단,
Okay.
Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. 방탄 meaning to be resistant to bullets, so it means to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations that are aimed at adolescents like bullets, to preserve the value and ideals of today's adolescents. In 2017, BTS rebranded their name and logo representing their growth and maturity, extending the meaning to beyond the scene.
No, I did learn that.
The inspired logo symbolizes youth who don't settle for their current reality and instead open the door and go forward to achieve growth. BTS debuted on June 12, 2013.
Holy fuck. They've been around for a while.
And
a long
I just
while.
started hearing about them.
And congratulations to them. That Dynamite happens to be #1 for the 3rd week straight, I believe. So
Really?
that's cool.
Wow.
Members RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin,
I'm never gonna let it
Oh,
down.
Jimin.
I was gonna say
and
Jimin.
Alright.
Jungkook. All 7 members came from different parts of Korea. So at first, living together in a small apartment was a challenge. Their CEO, Bang Si-hyuk, created a method for the boys whenever they got into an argument.
일단 싸워도 된다. 싸움을 두려워하기 때문에 우리 갈등이 커지는 거다라고 가리키고요. 그다음에 마지막으로는 단 해결은 7이 같이 하는 거다. 싸움은 둘이 해도 해결은 7명이 같이 해.
No shit.
하기 너무 창피한 걸로 싸움을 해도 결국은 같이 와서 저희가 이런 문제를 갖고 둘이 싸웠는데 이렇게 해서 이렇게 해결했습니다라고 얘기를 하고 그런 부분들이 이 팀의 친화력을 혹은 시너지를 강하게 만들고 있지 않나 이렇게 생각합니다.
Over the years, the boys have come to love each other despite their difference in personalities, to the point where they'd feel incomplete with one member missing. They became each other's strength and support and formed a brotherhood.
뭔가 내 머릿속에는 옆에 멤버들이 있어야 뭔가 자연스러운 그러니까 뭔가 내 핸드폰이나 지갑처럼 없으면 불안한 그런 것들 있잖아.
그죠. 소중하다 못해 없으면 안 될 사람들이긴 하죠.
So they were pretty much forced to live together, like
I don't know if they were forced to.
like a. I mean, I know that people have said like they are like a super group who was, handpicked, and so after they were handpicked, they then just lived together to learn each other. I mean, they feel like you're my wallet or my phone. I don't leave the house without you type shit. That's kind of cool.
왜냐면은 넘어져도 저 혼자 일어나는 게 아니라 그냥 같이 일어난 거니까.
좀 생각을 해보면 이런 7명이 어떻게 모였을까라는 생각이 들어요. 이제는 오래 지냈다고 해서 될 문제는 아니에요. 어떻게 보면은 운명인 것 같아요. 되게 유치하지만.
All right, guys, there's gonna be an ad, so hold on 1 second. And I imagine we're probably gonna have quite a bit of those because this is a very lengthy video.
Follow their journey, but it was far from a walk in the park. BTS's company, Big Hit
What?
Entertainment,
Were we
started
recording?
off small and faced
No, I
numerous
paused that.
hardships.
What?
Even coming
The
No.
ad?
No, I was just like moving my mouth
Oh
around.
shit!
Like
My
I
bad.
Was, you
Hey
didn't
guys,
tell me.
I
hey,
didn't tell Danny that we were re-recording.
I'm just
so-
making weird faces.
Yes, we are re-recording.
What the
All
fuck,
right,
dude?
my bad.
Okay, hey guys.
Well, since we paused it right here, according to the Korean entertainment label's full-year audit report, and net profit, oh my God, rose 172%. That's a pretty dramatic leap, isn't it?
Yeah.
coming close to bankruptcy. Since Big Hit wasn't a large company at that time,
We learned that
it
too.
lacked the resources for promoting BTS. Even getting the chance to debut was a fluke. Their debut performance opportunity came about because a music show needed a filler for someone else's spot. Even after they debuted, their performances would often get cut. And if they did make it on air, their screen time was very short since Big Hit didn't have the power or influence bigger companies had over broadcasts.
That would be very discouraging.
Yeah,
That would be very hard to want to push forward. So
definitely.
Since they were often not invited to a lot of big variety shows, the company found their own way to communicate with their audience through platforms such as YouTube. By vlogging their journey, they allowed us to discover their personalities. They also created their own variety shows and often live streamed with fans. They honed their crafts for hours on end, practicing in the dance studio and producing music, returning home at dawn to all sleep in one bedroom.
God damn.
2 years of hard work and not knowing where they'd end up, they finally won their first music show award. Yet, as they grew in popularity, they were falsely accused of sajeki, which is when a company buys their own artist albums to boost sales for the charts.
No
That's
shit.
because people couldn't believe a group from a small company was selling well, ignoring the fact that a small company wouldn't have the resources to pull off such a scam.
Yeah, that's slightly
Yeah, it's like,
ignorant.
oh, yeah. I have all that money to buy all these
Right?
sales.
And that, in America, independent artists actually isn't shocking. So that's kind
Right.
of crazy. That's ignorant as fuck.
These were just a few of their hardships and struggles. I created a separate video highlighting their past hardships. I'll link that in my description box.
So this girl's a diehard.
Throughout the years,
Oh,
BTS were able to
that.
reach impressive milestones while continuing to sing in Korean. They shattered cultural language barriers with music and attracted an international audience. They grew organically by staying true to themselves while building a genuine connection with their fans from around the world. During an era where streaming numbers have gone up and traditional album sales have gone down, BTS has become an industry anomaly. Their latest album, Map of the Soul 7, released February 21, 2020, is the best-selling physical album of the year.
I will have to. I do believe, since this hasn't been updated, recently, I do believe that Dynamite. Well, actually, this says August 19th, 2020. I do believe that Dynamite is the biggest. What is that called? Like YouTube video, like the biggest debut or some shit like that. I think it's like the biggest video to date so far.
And they sold over 500,000 copies in just the United
Get the
States
fuck
alone.
out of here. That's not even.
Kicker? Well, BTS did this without a single bundle. And
Which in America, almost every artist has a bundle to try and increase their fucking sales, their album sales. However, Billboard is starting to not allow that. Like Billboard,
really?
That's why Tekashi 6ix9ine, his upcoming sales projections went from 150,000 units to 50,000 or less because most of those units were with a hoodie, or so they can't bundle it, just a
Right.
download pack with something. It has to be the album. So that's cool.
what does bundle mean? Artists would bundle merchandise or concert tickets with the album's sales. For example, a copy of an artist's album, digital or physical, would be included in every t-shirt sale or ticket sold for their concert. These sales would count towards charting numbers and become an industry-wide tactic in the US to help boost sales figures and in effect climb up the Billboard charts.
Which is kind of absurd.
Yeah,
Like
that sounds like
a scam.
cheating?
It's like a scam.
Okay.
In effect, and another thing I've learned is like with the merchandise world, they limit it to 4. You're only allowed to purchase 4 of shit because only 4 of my purchases will count towards that. Anything above 4 on my credit card won't count, so they don't. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah, kind of a scam. I think
it seems like a scam.
just like a couple years ago, there was somebody who had an album that was, I think it was like a double album of like 40 songs. Oh, Chris Brown, like 40 songs or some shit like that, because every, I think like 3 or 4 songs or some shit like that counts towards it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In a 2019 New York Times article, they said about half the 39 titles that topped the charts last year were sold as part of ticket or merchandise bundles. Without the help of bundles and driven by the power of ARMYs alone, BTS were able to beat a lot of historic records.
That's pretty
such
impressive.
as Michael Jackson's 36-year record and the Beatles' 22-year record. While these musical acts are famous around the world, Suga has said it's a great honor to be called the Beatles of the 21st century. At the same time, it's a bit pressuring to be called that. We are
Right.
BTS.
Yeah.
We want to be the BTS of the 21st century.
We don't want to try to fill somebody's shoes or live up to some unheard of
Right.
expectation. That's crazy.
The members themselves have always been involved in their music and engaged with their fans, even before they officially debuted.
Which is why they have
From
that
their
army.
debut album, Too Cool for School, in 2013 to their most recent Map of the Soul 7. All 7 members have contributed as either writers and or producers on every album. All of BTS are associate members of the Korea Music Copyright Association. And as of August 2020, J-Hope, Suga, and RM were all promoted to full members of the association. They even create music that's released for free on SoundCloud as gifts to their fans.
No shit.
Much of their work touches on subjects like mental health, youth and female empowerment, child abuse, cyberbullying, self-love and development, and socioeconomic injustices. Much
Cyberbullying, assholes.
Right. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
take a note from your
know.
favorite group, because cyberbullying actually does.
Right.
It might not affect me and her.
I don't cyberbully. I mean,
it's
that's
kinda-
just not
yeah,
cool.
it's not cool
Bullying
at
in
all.
general is not cool. So
But no doubt.
if you say something wrong, I mean,
Check
you
yourself.
yeah.
I can understand why, after watching this, I can see like why they had such a hardcore following,
Yeah.
especially the female empowerment.
Definitely.
I don't know. It seems like they make you feel valuable.
Right.
Much of their work is also inspired by past writers and thinkers. Their latest series, Map of the Soul, incorporates psychological concepts by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. BTS is not afraid to use their platform to amplify underrepresented voices and
Good.
issues, taking numerous risks with their career while receiving backlash from people in power. BTS are also as charitable as they are talented. Throughout the years, members have been donating individually and as a group. BTS rarely publicize donations, so fans often find out about them if media organizations uncover the details.
All right, and that is the best way to be charitable.
Right.
You see all these like TikToks and shit.
I know,
of,
having a camera in the face.
I'm gonna go hook this homeless woman up with some shoes, but I had to record it to make sure that I can get some clout for doing it. Just do it.
Right.
Don't fucking record it.
I know, I hate that.
It's rude as fuck, dude. It's ignorant.
Well, it's just like you're only doing it so people see
likes.
like you're a good person. Like
Yeah.
if you're such a good person, just do
Yeah.
it without recording
Right.
it. That's the dumbest thing I've seen. And I hate I'm sorry, but Chris used to watch this guy on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
That would, like,
invisible people.
ask like 3 different questions and shit and then say, "Oh, you can have these socks if I like record you."
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
That is absurd. I hate
What is that word
type.
called?
Why don't you just give him the socks and
what is
quit
it?
being an asshole?
Extortion. You are trying to.
Extort them for views. That's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, you can ask them questions, but why do you got to record it? It's all to make
a like.
a like.
Yeah, and like she said, if you got to do this to try to prove to a bunch of strangers that you
you're a
have a
good
heart
person.
or whatever, then you probably need to
I don't watch any of those
videos.
videos. I'm sorry. I don't. It's sad, and I don't care you're giving them money and stuff like that, but you had to show someone
Right.
you're doing this.
And you had to put them on, like, they don't know that they're all over TikTok. So I'm
well,
with
they
you.
might know.
We
I
might
mean,
have,
well, obviously you're getting recorded for a reason.
definitely
You know
just
how
went on a
awkward that is?
tangent.
Like, oh yeah, hey everybody, I'm fucking homeless.
No, I get it. Yeah, we definitely.
Okay, all right, sorry.
But yeah, back to
they're good people.
I had to
See?
say that because
they're good people.
And even in the U.S., most people who do donate to charity, like the Eminem, you will never hear about it, but he does it
Right.
because it's just the right thing to do.
One of BTS's few public announcements was in November 2017 for their Love Myself campaign. They partnered with UNICEF to create a campaign aimed at protecting children and teenagers from around the world.
The fuck out of
with
here.
the
That's
hope
dope.
of making the world a better place through music.
All right, so this Love Myself, somebody actually did comment today and said it is a 3-part series. Obviously, there's more involved in those 3 songs, but they requested that we check out the full 3 songs, so we will probably get to that.
BTS and their company, Big Hit Entertainment, pledged 500 million Korean won and donated 3% of the income from the sales of physical albums of the Love Yourself series, along with 6 other fundraising initiatives.
And I bet you they didn't tell anybody about it. All right, so back to that, I noticed that a lot during the pandemic. A lot of musical artists were saying like, if you buy this album, fucking like $1 or 1 cent out of every $45 goes to some charity. How about you just give it to the charity? You got it already. You know what I mean? Why do I need to buy something for you to be charitable?
Including the Love Myself merchandise, where 100% of its proceeds were pledged to the cause. The Love Yourself series, which contained
100%.
3 albums total, sold over 7 million copies worldwide. On
So-
September 24, 2018, BTS was invited to deliver a speech about the Love
What?
Myself campaign at the United Nations General Assembly.
I imagine that's a pretty big honor.
Yeah.
On January 15, 2020, Formula E announced their partnership with BTS to help combat climate change.
This is
On
crazy.
June 3rd, 2020, BTS tweeted their support for Black Lives Matter. A few days later, Variety reported that BTS and Big Hit Entertainment had donated $1 million to support the Black Lives Matter movement.
Dude, these kids, because they're young adults. These young adults are like more involved than most Americans.
Right.
Like, this is crazy.
When armies got wind of the news, they matched
What the
$1
fuck?
million donation in one day.
What? All right, so guys, we're about to have to pause again because you know that whole ad ordeal.
Yeah.
So hopefully the ad doesn't like play again because
$1 million.
That's crazy.
To support the Black Lives Matter movement.
the
Armies
matching
got wind
is
of the news,
Right.
they
Unheard
matched
of.
Their
In
$1
24
million
hours.
24 fucking
donation
hours,
in
man.
one day. Now, these are just a couple of their acts of charity. With their socially conscious music, BTS created a new fandom culture that brings together fans from different national and racial identities. This led to the emergence of bilingual ARMY volunteers who translated BTS Korean lyrics and videos in their language almost real time,
Nice.
making the content immediately available to non-Korean speakers.
nice.
We may all speak different languages, but their music and their message connected people from around the world with different ethnicities, background, gender, and age. BTS has also expressed their love and respect for ARMY countless of times, such as always mentioning them first during speeches,
Nice.
responding to fans on their social media app, We've
Don't be upset. I often don't understand the perfect question because I don't have enough English yet, but I'll try hard because I told you this is right.
first, showing their appreciation for ARMY projects, halting rehearsals for the Muslim prayers in Saudi Arabia.
Get the fuck out
The
of here.
youngest member, Jungkook, even got the fandom name tattooed on his hand. Together with ARMY, they grew as individuals and as artists.
저는 굳이 영향력을 주는 거창 하는 것에 안 원하고 그냥 저희를 보는 분들이 행복하고 웃을 수 있다면 그걸로
팬이란 게 진짜 뭘까 막 이런 생각을 가끔 많이 하거든요. 결국 그 사람들 때문에 저희가 무대에 서는 거라서 그 봐주는 사람들을 위해서 노래를 하고 무대를 하는 거기 때문에 결국 우리는 그 사람들한테 진짜 감사해야 되고 무대 하나하나에 최선을 다해야 되고.
I feel like some artists are really quick to forget why they are where they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I
And you can tell that they seem genuinely grateful, appreciative.
간단하게 얘기해서는 가수를 하고 있는 어떤 제일 중요한 이유인 것 같아요. 저는 뭐 방송 활동도 물론 싫지 않지만 진짜 콘서트는 그냥 제가 이 방탄소년단을 하고 있는 이유가 맞는 것 같아요.
That's a lot of people.
참 다행히도 내가 원래 하고 싶었던 메시지 하고 싶었던 음악들을 하고 있어서 참 다행이라고 생각을 해요. 그러기 때문에 되게 그렇게 살고 있는 것 같아요. 긍정적인 에너지를 주죠.
일단 이 일을 좋아하는 거, 이 일을 사랑하고 너무 좋아하는 게 저에게 큰 영향을 주는 것 같아요. 왜냐면 이 일을 하기 싫고 실증이 나고 하면은 무대 위에서도 나타나기 때문에 이 일을 굉장히 사랑하기 때문에 내가 무대 위에서 퍼포먼스를 할 수 있고 노래를 할 수 있는 것 같아요.
계속 와서 응원해주는 모습 그리고 이렇게 저희를 진심으로 좋아해주는 그런 표정들 힘들 때 그런 표정들이 저에게 더 힘을 주는 것 같아서
저희를 알아봐 주신 여러분들이라면 여러분의 꿈이 아니더라도 여러분의 삶, 여러분의 인생에 언젠가 저희의 존재가, 저희의 음악이, 저희의 무대가, 저희의 사진, 영상이 여러분한테 아주 조금이라도 아픔이 100이라면 그 100을 99, 98, 97로 만들어줄 수 있다면 그걸로 저희의 존재의 가치는 충분합니다. 정말 사랑합니다.
Their love for ARMY has also helped them decide on re-signing another 7-year contract with Big Hit Entertainment. They mentioned doing it for their fans and not for money. So while people often discredit BTS's talent, likening their popularity to superficial aspects, that come with the image of a boy band. It is their development of personalities and sincerity towards their art and their fans that made their fandom the size and reach that it has become. I hope people will come to realize that BTS is more than just their singing and their dancing skills. They're not just performers, but artists who have healed and inspired millions of people around the world. For a deeper dive into BTS, please refer to these websites, apps, and ARMY accounts to stay updated. We're also working on more video projects and a website, so stay tuned.
All right, so big shout out to that Exceleste, maybe? I don't know how to say it. Big ups to her for making this.
Yeah, definitely very informational. I definitely learned a lot.
I feel like, so with the few songs that we've checked out, we already feel like, we can actually listen to them without, not without hating on them. But I feel like, this helped us decide that maybe we can this is a group that I wouldn't mind getting behind. You know what I mean? Like she said at the end, they proved to be sincere to their fans, but it seems like they just proved to be genuine to humankind. You know what I mean? Just fucking have
humanity.
A heart. Yeah. You don't hear of too many foreign nations standing up for Black Lives Matter. That's not only and you raised $2 million essentially. I get that $1 million of it came from the army, but because
of their army, like them following.
This is a group that I feel like I could get behind. This is a group that I feel like does a lot of good.
Yeah, they're definitely genuine.
We like supporting people who are good.
Right.
So I love that they are against cyberbullying. I love that they're against fucking child endangerment.
I would hope so.
And I really like that they're about female empowerment. I think that's as much as people like to say we have enough of it, we don't. We don't have enough female empowerment. So all right, there you go. There's our reaction to this is BTS introduction. I enjoyed it actually.
Yeah, I mean, it was very informational. Like I said, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be a little like awkward,
different. Yeah. Because how do you react to a docuseries?
I mean, honestly, we were watching a movie, and I'm pretty sure his brother got annoyed because we talk to each other when we watch anything.
So this worked out.
Yeah. So we talk all the freaking time.
Fuck
now
yeah.
that I'm thinking about this.
So we're obviously you guys all know that we're married. We're like,
right.
She's like the only friend that I've ever had, and
we're
like,
best friends.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can just say it.
So I'm for real. I think I can get behind this group. I think that I'll start trying to support more of their upcoming shit. Just this little bit helped me realize. Well, think about it. They took a fucking label industry or label company from bankruptcy to striving.
Right.
And then they took their profits from that to do good. It don't seem like they have too much selfishness,
right.
I guess. I mean, everybody wants to succeed, but that's dope as shit. How do you donate that much fucking money to causes that aren't yours? You know what I mean? I don't know. It is what it is. Thank you for watching. Hit that red button and please come back for more. And know that whenever I say come back for more, what I mean is to please come check out some more of our videos. Just because they're not all BTS doesn't mean you might not find something you're interested in. And if you
and you're supporting us, I mean, if you don't want to support us, that's fine too.
Yeah, that's fine. And then if we do happen to put out more BTS shit, which we will, then come back for those too.
Right.
You don't have to question why I'm asking.
Every single video.
So hit the red button and come back for more, y'all. Peace.
Bye.